Collective. Guess what? I got the past life cards that I was talking about getting to do past life readings. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to raise the vibration and we're going to find out who you were in a past life. Alright? I am so excited. I am so stoked to be able to possibly send a message to you about who you might have been in a past life, because if we have knowledge of who you were in a past life, then maybe some of the stuff that's going on in our life right now might make a little more sense, and knowledge is power. So, that may help us. That will help us to make better decisions based on our situation and circumstances. So as you come on in, welcome back to my channel. As you come on in, do me a solid, will ya? Hit that like and subscribe button while you're in here, alright? All your energetic love and support is so greatly appreciated. I don't have many subscribers yet, but I am so grateful for the few that I do have. You see, it lights me up. Like, I'm so thankful. I'm showing gratitude. I'm so grateful for just the few that I have, because it's amazing, It's great. And that's not why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for the numbers. I'm doing this because somebody out there, and I got confirmation on one of my videos yesterday, somebody out there is going to hear my messages, and they're going to catch something in my messages that is going to help create a breakthrough, a pivotal moment in their life and their current circumstances that is going to help guide them in the right direction. Okay? And I also know that, part of my mission is to lead those who have chosen a karmic pathway into a divine pathway. Because we do have a choice. There are some people here who are predestined to create balance on this earth. Because without the bad, you can't have the good. Without the evil, you can't have the righteous. You can't have the good, right? So, unfortunately, we have to share this earth with lower vibrational entities and energies. But for those whom there's still hope for, whose vessels have not been overtaken by dark, lower vibrational entities, but they're beginning to slip into a karmic pathway, it's not too late to save them. Okay? So anyways, I'm just happy to know that somebody confirmed yesterday that one of my messages was a good reminder for them. And I just feel so blessed. So feel free to share my messages, because, you're, like I said to that person, and underneath the comments in that video, sharing one of my messages could save a life. That's why I'm doing this. I don't want to share everybody's business, and I don't want to turn this into a negative atmosphere right now, but there's been a few people who have self-deleted in the vicinity of where I live. And I don't know all the details of it. I don't want to share these people's business. But, I personally am a big advocate for people to not make that decision. So, I ask you to share my videos and my messages because it might reach the right person at the right time when they need it the most. It might give them a fresh perspective on life and on their current situation. And collective, as long as there's breath in our lungs, there's hope to turn things around. Alright? As long as we are breathing and existing and there's breath in our lungs, there is a chance to turn things around, to shift our perspective, to change the course of our life. Okay? So, with that being said, let's raise up the vibration. We want the positivity. Some for you, collective. Some for you, and some for me, and some for everybody. I am just so stoked to do this past live reading. This is my first one I'm doing, and I'm posting, and we'll see what comes out, you know? I'm so excited. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to pull from the past life. It's called the Past Life Oracle. I'll show you, so in case you want to get the deck yourself. It is the Past Life Oracle cards. You can get them on Amazon or Etsy. Okay? They look like that. And then I'm going to pull from the traditional... excuse me, YouTube. The traditional tarot deck, and then we're going to pull from the Kipper deck. You've seen me use this before. I've got my pendulum hanging from the back of my camera, so we're going to see if that maybe gets a little bit of energy and action while we're pulling past life. It might give us a little bit of, I know you can't see it, but that might give us a little bit of a indication of if we're pulling the right stuff and, you know, discerning the right messages. So give me just 1 second. And of course, during this video, you're going to hear my beautiful babies talking and chiming in on message, but that's fine. We're a little bit under the weather. So, my oldest is home from school, and we're just getting better. So, anyways, all right, let's do this, collective. First deck we're gonna pull, like I said, is from the past life oracle. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for me. I already pulled my own past life cards from the oracle. Kind of looked over them a little bit to see, you know, what they have in them. They're nice. Nice setup. It's past life oracle cards. I don't think they have an author. I don't know. It says manufacturer Sishui, Sishui, S-I-S-H-U-I. I don't know. Hopefully you're doing well, collective. This is a timeless reading, but of course, your past life, you can have many past lives. So this could just apply to one past life. Could be your most recent past life, or it could be your, 3 past lives ago, or 4, or whatever. Okay, so be mindful of that, alright? And a lot of times, I will tell you this, in our past lives, when things happen to us, Usually people from our past life will follow us into lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, whether they're karmics trying to destroy us, whether it's people coming after you because you're chosen, whether it's, you know, friendships and soul connections and your soul tribe that is supposed to meet you in this lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So, you know, sometimes your soul contracts have unfinished business in lifetime after lifetime. So we're gonna find out who you were in a past life, in one of your past lives. Collective. All right, let's see. Ooh, we have knighthood. Okay. The knighthood. Let's see. Let's open the book. Figure out what their interpretation is. That's page 54. Knighthood says, once a knight, always a knight. You receive this card as validation of your inner knighthood, whether you're a man or a woman in this life. You have the heart and the mind of a knight. Most likely you've long had a fascination with tales and images of knights, related artwork, and even dress up as a knight during costume parties. In relationships and careers, you're drawn to defend those who are weak or vulnerable. You may choose a profession that puts you into a guardian or protector role. It's essential that you only work for organizations that you fully believe in. As a knight, you're loyal to those who earn your respect. Otherwise, you're not happy. Okay, so perhaps collective, in the past you really were in knighthood, like back in the ancient, I don't know, Roman times or medieval times. And maybe in this lifetime you feel like you need to be a defender, a protector. Okay. Knighthood. Okay. Perhaps you like knighthood, like doing cosplay, going to Comic-Cons or whatever, and Renaissance fairs and doing cosplay. That might be something that you should consider if it's something you've been considering, to kind of embrace your past life, you know, and kind of lean into it and see what comes out. So what else do we have? Oh, of course, wars and battles. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Wars and battles. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, collective. If that's not spot on. That's page 98. Okay. Page 98. Alright, where are you? This card indicates that you suffered or were killed in a war in previous lifetimes. Your unconscious will tell you whether you were a soldier, an officer, a civilian. Excuse me a minute. Okay, excuse me. So it says, This card indicates that you suffered or were killed in a war in previous lifetimes. Your unconscious will tell you whether you were a soldier, an officer, or a civilian who was a casualty during a battle. That lifetime could have turned you into a pacifist, or it could have made you conflict phobic, and you cannot stand any measure of violence or even loud voices. Conflict phobia prevents relationships from deepening, as part of the authenticity stems from sharing your true feelings with each other. Conversely, that lifetime may have filled your heart with anger and the desire for revenge. In such a case, you would have difficulty controlling your temper. This may even lead to addictions in your attempts to bring about peace. If you have that natural warrior spirit, it's important to channel it in peaceful and constructive ways. For instance, being an activist for positive social change, or a legal advocate who champions underdogs. Okay? Knighthood and wars and battles. Okay? That is insane. That's awesome, collective. Really. So, yeah, if you have a tug or a pull on, if you feel like you are an activist, like you don't like unjust things happening to people who don't deserve it. I know that that's how I am. I don't like bullies. I don't like adult bullies, and I don't like bullies in schools who bully children into self-deletion. I truthfully blame the parents if their kids are going in that direction. But, essentially, I don't agree with that. Okay. So, Medicine Man or Woman came out. Now, mind you, collective, this all can resonate with one past life, or this could be many past lives that we're pulling on in your energy, okay? So, one past life, you could have been in knighthood and been in wars and battles. In another past life, you could have resorted to being a medicine woman or a man, okay? Let's see what the medicine man or woman is. Okay, that's 64. This card reveals your past lifetime as a healer. You brought this knowledge forward, and it is now embedded within your unconscious. This is why you have an instinctive knowledge of healing, as well as a natural healing gift. You drew this card to help you gain confidence as a healer. Perhaps you're considering taking classes or entering a healing profession. This card indicates that you have a soul connection to this topic. While there's never a guarantee of absolute success, you have a passion and a calling for healing that could form the basis for its successful practice. Okay? So, again, collective, and that's all I'm going to pull from past life, but again, you could have been in knighthood and in wars and battles in one lifetime, and then in a different lifetime, you chose to take a different path. Probably because you were all knew what the battle life was like, and then you were like, okay, I want to come back. So you decided to take a different path, okay? And choose the medicine, healing those who are coming out of battle, right? Okay, next we're going to pull from, I feel like the knighthood in wars and battles is the same lifetime for you. So we're gonna take those together, and then we're gonna pull from the traditional deck, right? And we're gonna see, kind of get more of a detail. Okay, what's this knighthood for collective? Knighthood for collective. Okay, so I'm getting masculine energy. The Emperor came out. Yeah, the Emperor came out. In knighthood. Okay, so you could have been a masculine energy. You might be a feminine in this lifetime, but you're masculine in that lifetime. And we got 9 of Cups, which is satisfaction, emotional stability, and luxury. Okay, so perhaps your knighthood paid the bills when you were they did get paid, knights. And the Fool came out reversed. The Fool upright is a free spirit type of energy. So you probably were very structured, really handled your business, right? That's good. Okay, so wars and battles. What's this wars and battles? Okay. Wars and battles. Oh, okay. So you were quick at making decisions, because we have 2 of Swords, but it's reversed. I feel like that's what I'm pulling on, is that the 2 of Swords reversed in this particular situation. You were quick on your feet. Page of Wands upright. Freedom. You definitely fought for freedom. Okay. Page of Wands is, there's many definitions, but in this case, the more obvious is freedom, right? Let's get one more for wars and battles. Please and thank you. Wars and battles, please and thank you. Okay. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Yeah, okay. So you fought for freedom on whichever side of whichever team you were on. You fought for their freedom, okay, of whatever kingdom that was. 10 of Swords. That's probably how you lost your life, was fighting for the things that you truly believed in during battle. Okay. All right. Let's get medicine man or woman. Okay. Can we specify medicine man or woman? Okay. Ooh, all right. Medicine man or woman. Okay, great. Judgment came out sideways. We're going to take it upright. All right. Okay. And then the Knight of Cups. Okay. So for medicine man or woman, kind of interesting, we got the Hierophant reverse. Hierophant upright to me is God's energy. Usually I take this reverse as like the opposite. So the lower vibrational people, right? There's other definitions. So it's like traditional, conformity, morality, ethics, official person. Okay, so being a medicine man or woman in the past life that you were a medicine man or woman was probably not something that was traditionally looked at. They probably labeled you some type of a witch or something. Okay, who knows? And then we have Judgment upright. Okay. Yeah, they definitely... Okay, so people pass judgment as you being something that's not good. because you chose to be a medicine man or woman. Okay, Knight of Cups is you were just following your heart. Okay, this was something that you were called to do. You were just following your heart. Probably because in your past lives you remembered how heavy being in battlehood and being in knighthood was. So you probably, instead of wanting to be a warrior, you wanted, for on the battlefield, you wanted to be a warrior in the battlefield of healing. Okay? Let's pull from the Kipper. We'll see what we get with that. Okay. So, knighthood. Can we get one for? Let's get one for knighthood. Okay. This Emperor and the Knight of Cups and the full reverse. Please and thank you. Just the one card from Kipper. This knighthood. Please and thank you. Okay. 2 came out. 3 came out. Let's pull again. Alright, just in case. Okay. Spirit, can we get 1 for the knighthood? Specifying this knighthood in a past life. Please and thank you. Spirit, can we get the 1 for the knighthood, please? This Emperor, Knight of Cups, and the full reverse. Okay, concern. Concern. Okay. Well, the concern I see is this job was probably being a knight. Obviously, wasn't something that was. It was probably stressful. Going into battle all the time. Yeah, I imagine on your mental health that was probably stressful. It's much like being someone in the army, witnessing death, and people dying and things like that. Like it definitely does something to you, is what I hear. Can we get 1 for wars and battles, please? 1 for wars and battles. Spirit, please. And past life, with the 2 of Swords reverse, and the Page of Wands upright, and the 10 of Swords. Can we get the 1 for the wars and battles? Or you probably, what I get is you probably had some family. Just like any family that, sends off their kid to the military, mature man, there's concern for their life, if they're going to live or die in the midst of battle. Wars and battles, we got mature man, and of course it makes sense because the 2 of Swords reverse coming out, you were balanced, you were very, took your work serious, fighting for justice, for what's right, fighting and defending what you believed in, which is the same thing you did as a medicine man or woman, even though people misjudged you. Okay, but we're going to get more specifies for that. 1 for medicine man or woman, please. Also, what I get for this Wars and Battles and the Mature Man, all those books always stick out to me. And the Globe. So, all the books, to me, tells me that you probably were very educated about your opposition. Okay? You were probably really educated about your opposition and it's about going into battle and how to fight and things like that, right? Very educated. But you also traveled with your army and probably went and battled it out with lots of different countries or whatever the case may be. So medicine man or woman, please can we get the one for medicine man or woman? With the Hierophant reverse and judgment and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Even though you were misjudged, you weren't a false person when you chose to take the medicine man, being a medicine man or a woman. You were the real deal, holy spiel, okay? You weren't a false person. They probably said that about you, medicine man or woman. Oh, that's not real. They, that's fake. That comes from the devil. Their powers come from the devil. But in actuality, you were the real deal. So, if this is something that sparks your interest, collective, the spiritual aspect of things, then I would definitely consider it. So we're gonna pull from the mess deck. Get some final messages, okay, about your past life. Kind of curious to see what comes out, because usually I use these for just my regular readings, for inspirational. So whatever comes out, we're going to see. Okay. Final messages regarding the collective's past life. And I see the pendulums moving, but it's probably because I'm shaking the table. I don't know, I might have to find a different place to put that. Maybe where you can see it better. I don't know, I'm still working on my setup. I got a lot of stuff going on right now, collective. So, final messages for the collective's past life reading. Collective, I feel like if you are interested in Reiki, or that sparks your interest to be a medicine man or woman, I would do some research. You've proven in the past that you are book smart, okay, that you do the research, so I would look into it, alright? Okay, final messages for the collective, for their past life reading that I was so excited to deliver to you today, and I feel so blessed that I get to give you this, alright? We get to go on this little adventure together. I'm so blessed to have you guys here and taking the time to come in and listen to what I have to say. Final messages for the collective's past life reading to close this out. Spirit, thank you for being with us. Final messages. Sorry about that, collective. Final messages for the collective's past life reading. Okay, I think that's enough. So we have everything in the dark comes to light. Okay. So I feel like with this medicine man or woman, that applies to the fact that at some point or another, it was exposed that you were the real deal. Okay. Help is on the Way by Toby Mac. The lyrics go, help is on the way, coming for ya, help is on the way. I've lived enough life to say, help is on the way, right? I feel like this applies to wars and battles. There was probably a point during battle that you felt like you were all alone on the battlefield, but you're not. You received help. Of course, you had a whole army with you. Okay, and then we had Beware of the Gaslighter. Okay, so that probably is significant with your medicine or medicine man or woman path, right? Probably was a lot of people who gaslit you in a past life about your choice of being a medicine man or woman. That might be something that if you're getting into that this lifetime collective, that might be something that you have to be aware that they might try to do in this lifetime as well. Because again, remember, they follow you in lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So don't be surprised if the same energies take different forms and have different positions in your life. Like your oppressor in a past life, who might have been, I don't know, an official person like a officer or chief or something, might now be your father. Okay? So take that into consideration. They take different forms in your life. Okay, and then the next one is you never needed their fake beat support. Alright? Again, I feel like that's the medicine man or woman. Remember the stars. Oh, that's probably medicine man or woman again. Okay, you're here to complete the mission. That applies to this whole thing. So in every lifetime, whether this is one whole lifetime or the knighthood and battles is one, and then the medicine man or woman is another, which I feel strongly that that's what the case is. You had a purpose. You had a mission to complete in every single lifetime collective. There was a purpose. You were needed, okay? So this is going to go just in the middle because it applies to everything. Colossians 5:22-23. Love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And I remember the scripture, and it continues on to say, and the greatest of these is love. So this is talking about the fruit of the Spirit, all right? So whatever you do, whatever your passions are in life at this current moment, and this lifetime collective, just do it with love. Love's the greatest of them all right? Do it. Make sure your passion is you're doing it with love, okay? So that's going to conclude your reading, past life reading. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you feel that it resonates, only you intuitively know. At the bottom we have work with the elements. So if you're thinking about taking up the medicine path, Reiki, I would consider working with the elements, all right? Water, fire, etc. You know. Anyways, if you heard something that resonates with you, if you feel intuitively, only you know. Be the only leader of your discernment. Okay. Again, I will say disclaimer. Be the first to say that I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. Okay. So I would never advise going against your normal medical regimen. All right. These readings are for educational and entertainment purposes only. So, and I do appreciate all your love and support, especially your energetic. You hear something that resonates with you, subscribe, hit that notification and subscription button, like, share it to somebody who might need to hear this. All right, if it doesn't resonate with you, it might resonate with your best friend. You never know. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome back. And I will see you guys on the next one. Love ya.